In a twist that's electrified Argentina's political landscape, Javier Milei emerges as the protagonist of this latest drama. But what does his leadership herald for the nation? Boldly rejecting communism, Milei is not just shaking the foundations of international relations. He's setting the stage for a seismic shift. But how will his stance against the climate change narrative and his audacity to challenge figures of global reverence, including the Pope, play out on the world stage? Milei's agenda is nothing less than revolutionary. With plans to sever diplomatic ties with global giants like China and Brazil, one has to wonder, is Argentina ready to navigate the turbulent waters of such a drastic change in foreign policy? What does this mean for Argentina's place in the global community, and how will these bold moves affect its economic future? Guess what? Milei, the new boss in Argentina, has just dropped some major truth bombs. He's all, nope, no deals with communists, whether they're from China or Brazil. He's not against all trade, just the government stuff. And climate change? He's calling it a big, fat, socialist lie. Even the Pope isn't safe from his zingers, accusing him of siding with dictatorships. Starting December 10th, Milei is taking the wheel for 4 years and has some bold plans. He's labeled China's government a bunch of assassins and feels super sorry for the Chinese people, saying they're anything but free. Diana Mondino, the foreign minister under Milei, just made waves by saying Argentina will pause dealing with Brazil and China's governments. This bombshell dropped during an interview with Russia's RIA Novosti, stirring up buzz. When asked if Argentina would keep up the trade game with its top trading buddies, Mondino left everyone hanging. And guess what? When CNBC tried to get her to spill more tea, she was nowhere to be found for a comment. Talk about leaving us on a cliffhanger. Have you caught the latest buzz? Argentina's politics are doing a complete 180 when it comes to China. The outgoing prez, Alberto Fernandez, was all about calling China a true friend during his recent trip to Beijing. He was keen on teaming up more with big-deal groups like the G20 and BRICS, the Squad with Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. And get this, Argentina was on the shortlist to join the BRICS Club and some other incredible countries. But plot twist, the new leadership in Argentina is hitting the brakes on the China love train. Talk about a dramatic switch-up, right? Stay tuned to see how this political soap opera unfolds. Did you know that Argentina and the US were best buddies, especially after Argentina joined the US in the Gulf War in '91? They even got an excellent title from the US as a major non-NATO ally. But guess what? Things are changing big time, and it's all because China is stepping up its game in Argentina. So, here's the scoop. China's becoming a big deal for Argentina, especially with the whole money scene. In August 2023, the BRICS Club, a kind of China's Squad, invited Argentina to join. This is huge because the West usually sees BRICS as China's way of spreading its influence and shaking up the global order. Argentina, needing some cash to fix its economy, is all for it. They're like, yes, please! Because joining BRICS could mean more money without the harsh conditions that Western countries usually set. Argentina's been in a tight spot, trying to find money to pay off debts without giving up too much control. The West has been wary of lending because of Argentina's shaky financial status. But China? They're more than willing to lend a hand. Plus, Argentina has been trading much with China, everything from soybeans to beef. And guess what? Now, 1/5 of everything Argentina buys comes from China. But it's not just about buying and selling stuff. China is investing significant time in Argentina, like building dams and a nuclear power plant worth billions. They're even involved in Argentina's plans to mine lithium, essential for electric cars. Hey, did you catch this? China's clapping back at Argentina's latest political soap opera. Mao Ning from China's foreign ministry said, everyone's got it twisted about what Mondino said. Mao's like, nope, nobody dissed China-Argentina ties. You all misunderstood Milei's game plan. Then she explained some wisdom. Ghosting countries doesn't work if you want to keep doing business. She warned that ditching China or Brazil would be a massive mistake for Argentina. Remember, China's a big deal for Argentina's wallet. It's not just drama, it's real talk from China. Let's dive into the buzz around Sino-Argentinian ties. So, in the 21st century, China decided to buddy up big time with Latin America, and Argentina was no exception. They rolled out this plan to boost trade, dishing out loans and build cool stuff like ports and power plants. And get this, in 2014, they even shook hands on a deal to make their friendship official with a comprehensive strategic partnership. Talk about serious relationship goals. China's got its financial hooks in Argentina deep, lending a whopping $17 billion through the China Development Bank, plus funding 36 different projects. We're talking about significant upgrades like energy plants, solar, hydro, you name it, and even a space station in Neuquén province run by China's military. Yeah, you heard that right. A space station. On the trade side, China's Argentina's BFF, right after Brazil. They're crazy for Argentine soybeans, buying up nearly all of Argentina's exports for a cool $2.8 billion in 2022. And it's not just soya. China's also snapping up meat and cereals, while Argentina's shopping list from China is packed with manufactured goods. Despite China getting the better end of the deal trade-wise, they're still a top market for Argentine goods. But here's the kicker. China's been playing financial superhero for Argentina, stepping in with cash injections and currency swaps to keep the Argentinian economy from hitting rock bottom. These moves have been clutch for Argentina, helping them dodge economic bullets like lifting currency controls under Macri and avoiding a total financial meltdown with the IMF under Fernandez. In a nutshell, China and Argentina are thick as thieves, with China playing a massive part in keeping Argentina's economic boat afloat. What a wild ride. Here's the scoop on the future vibes between Argentina and China. Right after Milei won the presidency, China's Xi Jinping was quick to congratulate him, hinting at smooth sailing ahead. But then, Argentina's new foreign policy chief, Diana Mondino, shook things up by saying no thanks to joining the BRICS Club, which is kind of like China's squad, and aiming for a spot with the OECD crew instead. This move signals Argentina wants to keep a bit of distance from China, but don't expect a total cold shoulder. The economic ties are just too strong, and Argentina's still open for business, especially with big projects and privatization on the table. History shows that even leaders who talk challengingly about China keep the trade and investment doors open. With Milei potentially aligning more with Trump's views and Argentina needing financial backing, the dance between these two countries is far from over. China, always ready to work with whoever's in charge, keeps its eyes on the prize, like its space station in Argentina, and sticks to its one China principle. In short, Argentina and China have a complex relationship where economics trump politics, making for an intriguing international drama. Later, the Chinese Foreign Ministry doubled down, saying Mao was quoting Mondino and insisting that ditching ties with big countries like China would be a big no-no. Mao Ning added that relations between China and Argentina have been going well, and Beijing is fully committed to maintaining the positive vibes with Argentina. So, there you have it. China's saying, let's not mess up a good thing, is ready to keep the partnership with Argentina solid. Drama aside, it looks like business as usual for these two. Hey, guess what? Javier Milei lit up the web in China with his explosive talk at Davos. Suddenly, he's all the rage there thanks to his epic slam on socialism. It's wild because China moved on from this whole socialism versus capitalism thing ages ago, like 30 years back. But Milei's fired-up speech has everyone buzzing, bringing the debate back to life. It's all over the internet, sparking conversations left, right, and center. Javier Milei, Argentina's new star, just went viral in China. His speech at Davos is everywhere, sparking hot debates on social media. Clips and translations are flying, getting everyone in China chatting about big ideas like individualism, capitalism, and socialism, stuff they thought was old news. Milei's not just shaking things up back home. He's got folks halfway around the world rethinking old debates. It's pretty wild that his takedown of socialism is what's turning heads in China. Looks like Argentina's stepping into a brand new era with Milei leading the charge, and he's not just making headlines. He's stirring up thoughts and conversations globally. Who knew a speech could do all that? The reactions from China, the strategic adjustments within Argentina, and the global anticipation of Milei's next moves highlight the intricate dance of diplomacy and economic strategy in today's interconnected world. As Argentina navigates these changes, the world will closely watch the implications for international relations, trade, and geopolitical strategy. In this era of rapid information exchange and global connectivity, the conversation around Milei's policies and their impact extends beyond traditional media, engaging audiences across social media platforms. The discourse that has emerged from Milei's speeches and actions underscores the power of political narratives to transcend borders and cultures, inviting global audiences to reflect on the complex interplay between socialism, capitalism, and the future direction of nations. We invite you to join the conversation as we continue to monitor how Milei's presidency will reshape Argentina's role on the world stage. Like, share, and subscribe for more insights and updates on this developing story. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the repercussions of Argentina's new direction under Milei's leadership and explore how these changes will influence the global dialogue on democracy, economics, and international collaboration.